a while on my vlog channel, hasn't it? It's been only a couple months, but I know that it feels like it's been a long time. I did Veda last year. It was a great success. It was the first time that I've ever actually fully completed a project. I did a video every single day in August. Every day. 31 videos, did not miss a day. That takes a lot of effort. If you've ever tried to do it, you would know that it's very, very difficult to plan 31 videos and to stick to that plan of filming 31 videos every day on your busy schedule. You never know what's going to happen in your day, and if you're going to have time to film or not. So you never know, but I did it, and it was one of my proudest moments, especially on YouTube, and it was like the greatest idea that I ever did. And so I'm doing it again. And I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to do 31 videos, but I definitely want to try. It's on my bucket list to do Veda again and not miss a day, because it was super duper fun last year. And I think I could do it because August is not very busy. Today I wanted to talk about my current favorite bands. I don't have like a large list, which is good because this video won't be super duper long, but there are definitely a few bands that I've been obsessing over currently, and you've probably heard of all of them, but if you haven't, I would like to introduce you to some new music. So let's get started, shall we? I also locked my cat in here, so I think I'm going to let him out real quick because he's not happy. First and foremost, I'm going to be super duper basic with this, but 21 Pilots. Who would have guessed? Yeah, basically, me and my sister are obsessed with 21 Pilots right now, and I don't want to sound like that super, annoying fan who's like, yeah, I heard Stressed Out on the radio, and then I became obsessed, because that's kind of what happened, but, not really. I don't know. Let me plead my case. Let me explain to you what happened. So, obviously, I heard Stressed Out on the radio, and I was like, this is a catchy song. I like this song, but I don't really like 21 Pilots, because I listened to a couple of their songs, and I was just like, these guys are kind of annoying. I don't like them. And then, Jody Clark did a cover of Goner on the piano, and I was like, oh my gosh, this song is gorgeous. It was so well done, and the lyrics were beautiful, so I listened to the original Goner, and I was like, oh my gosh. Feels. So many feels were going through me, and I was like, this is really, really, really good. So then I started listening to Blurryface on Spotify, and I was like, literally every single song on this album is fantastic. Bought Blurryface, blasted Blurryface like crazy, and then I started listening to Vessel last month, and let me just tell you, I don't know how to explain it, but every one of their lyrics to every one of their songs, it just speaks to me on just a level that I cannot explain. My favorite song on Blurryface is definitely, hands down, Heavy Dirty Soul. I said that really weird, Heavy Dirty Soul. It's super duper good.
Can you save my heavy dirty soul? Can you save my,
I don't know what to do with my hands. That's enough for that. Definitely, my favorite on Vessel is Ode to Sleep. It's so beautiful. If you've never listened to it, you need to, because it's so good. The beginning is my favorite ever. Ready? Hold on. Just listen to this. It's so good.
Finding any but that buzz, now I'm finding any to rip my heart apart. They start landing my crash landing. I go up, 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 up to the ceiling, and I feel my soul start leaving like an old man's hair receiving. I'm beating clean. That's like.
Next up on the obsession list is Cage the Elephant. I recently got Tell Me I'm Pretty on vinyl because I got a record player for Christmas. Technically kind of a long story. I don't know. I only have 2 records, but I literally am obsessed with Tell Me I'm Pretty. It's such a good record, and it sounds so cool on vinyl. So if you have a vinyl player and you want to get a cool record, get it. It's great. I don't know, I think my favorite song on Tell Me I'm Pretty is Cry Baby, but Portuguese Knife Fight and Punching Bag are also really, really good, so I'm going to play Cry Baby because that's probably my favorite.
cry, baby, cry. Kick, scream, fight. Hold on with all your might. You're gonna die. Die. Open up your eyes. Hold on with my sheep.
I get carried away. I'm not going to play anymore from Tell Me I'm Pretty because I will literally jam out for an hour. This video will be way too long, and then I won't be able to edit it because my computer will run out of storage before I even get to post the video. Melophobia is also a very good album. I think probably my favorite would be... I don't know. I mean, Take It or Leave It is really good, but also Cigarette Daydreams is like a super classic. Like, if you've never heard of Cage the Elephant before, you've heard Cigarette Daydreams before, I can tell you that. Come a Little Closer is really, really good. I'm just going to play a snippet of Take It or Leave It.
You make up your mind. I think I must confess, I'm starting to unwind. I've been tripping over you, so tell me something new. Take it or leave it.
Thank You, Happy Birthday is an album from 2011, and this one is a little like out there. Like, it's kind of a little more like, this is what Cage the Elephant is. They're crazy, and I love them, and they have so much energy. Like, watching them live, like, I've never actually been to a concert, but I've watched like live videos. They just put out so much energy, and it's crazy. Like, oh. Moving on, because this video is getting way too long. Way too long. Next current obsession is Joywave. I actually went to a free concert because they literally came 5 minutes away from my house and were like, yo, we are doing a free concert, come out. And I was like, are you kidding me? Of course I'm going. And they put out a great show. It was really awesome. If you've never heard of them before, I'm about to play you some of their music. And then you can't say you've never heard of them before because they're really good. I think probably their most popular song that you could recognize is probably, I think, Dangerous. They did that in collaboration with Big Data. When I heard that song originally, I didn't know it was them, and then when I started getting into Joywave and I realized, oh, wow, I love that song, and I didn't even realize it was them, but it is. One of their famous songs is Destruction, but I'm not going to play that because I want to play something that you probably haven't heard before if you've never heard of them. It's really good. When I first heard the song, I was like, this is really weird. What the heck am I getting myself into? But then the more I heard it, I was like, you know, this is actually a cool song. Starts off like, listen, just wait for it. And the thing that I love about them the most is they're super duper experimental with their music. It's not just like music. It's like, we're gonna play around with these lyrics. We're gonna play around with this cool instrument that you wouldn't expect to be in this type of, you know, genre. I think they're like alternative rock, something like that. So that's the kind of music I'm into. The last band that I'm going to talk about is Weezer. And I actually went to a Panic at the Disco and Weezer concert last month. And I was not into Weezer before this, and I'm not like super duper into them now either, but there are like a handful of songs that I've just been like obsessed with, and I definitely want to listen to Weezer more because of their concert. It was like a super good show. Definitely recommend listening to them, so I'm just going to play a couple of songs that you may have heard, and then like, I didn't even know that was Weezer, and then you heard it and you're like, oh my gosh, it's Weezer. This one's called We Are All on Drugs.
You're out with your friends, sitting, you will see these bands, and you're on drugs, on drugs. Give it to me, we are
Okay, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. This is Beverly Hills.
My fashion sense is a little whack and my friends are just as screwy as me. I didn't go to boarding schools. Preppy girls never looked at me. Why should they? I ain't nobody got nothing in my pocket. Beverly Hills, that's where I want to be.
Their new album is called The White Album, and probably my favorite on here would be King of the World is really good, but it's super duper catchy and pretty repetitive. Thank God for Girls is also really good, and California Kids. So those are my top 3 on the White Album. You probably heard Thank God for Girls.
She's so good. She's so strong.
Okay, I'm literally done. I'm so sorry that this was probably super duper long. It says that it was 21 minutes and 39 seconds right now. It's definitely not going to be that long when I edit it, but let's hope that I can edit it without my computer like freaking out because it's so long. Because you never know. You literally never know with my computer. I'm going to put a whole playlist down below for Spotify that has all of these artists and just like my favorite songs from them, like a couple that I mentioned and stuff that I haven't mentioned. So if you want to get into these bands, I gave you a starter pack so that you're not just like, well, there's so many songs, what do I choose? That you're welcome. Well, I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow for Veda Day 2. That's for Veda Day 2. So let's just hope I can keep up with this. Let's just hope. Bye, guys.